Hello, today 52 out of 100. And today there are two things I want to talk about, I think. And the first thing that I wanted to talk about today, which is the first thing that I thought of talking about today while I was at the gym, was just an update on how my body's been feeling lately. Because what I noticed this week has been that I have been very tired. And I think in the past I wouldn't have noticed this, and I would have just how I would have registered it is that like I just don't want to do anything, and I don't want to go see people, and I don't want to I just want to be alone, and I just don't want to exert energy. And so what I would have done is just smoke weed and play games. And this time what's different is that I'm feeling this low energy, and instead of letting that bring me down too emotionally, I'm just aware of it and just dealing with it. And the consequences of this low energy state that I've been in have essentially just been that I've been wanting to sleep earlier. I've been wanting to sleep longer. So that isn't too bad, honestly. But what is a bit unfortunate about it is the fact that I just feel so goddamn tired. And there's two big reasons that I think this is the case, and those two reasons are the fact that, one, I am on a diet where I'm trying to lose fat while still trying to either not lose muscle or gain muscle at the same time. And the way that I've been doing that is by eating a very high protein diet while cutting fat slightly and carbs drastically. And yeah, I approximately burn about 2,800, 2,900 calories a day on average, I believe. And lately, I've been eating 2,380 ish calories every day. And so that is just over or just around a 500 caloric deficit. And yeah, I think I'm really feeling that. I thought that maybe it could be mitigated by just timing my meals with my activities. And so I've been making sure to eat breakfast, because especially before exercising, because the first year or two that I was working out, I would always work out on an empty stomach. Because initially, the first year or two, if I did a hard workout, I would throw up, and if I had food in me, the chances of me throwing up were just so much higher. And yeah, so I wasn't eating breakfast originally when I started working out, but lately I have been, because my exercises are my workouts are a lot tougher and a lot more strenuous, and I just can't do them unless I have some food in me, particularly a decent amount of carbs. And so what I've been doing lately is just in the mornings I've been eating cereal. In the past I would do yogurt and fruits, but I just have to eat so many fruits to get a decent amount of carbs doing that I just feel too full. But cereal so far has been a good range of just like keeping me full enough where I don't feel like I'm starving anymore, and keeping me like getting enough carbs, but also not making me so full that I feel like lethargic or just like kind of sluggish and heavy during my workouts. So that's what I've been doing. But I think since I've been doing this diet for the last like 3 weeks, I think it's been now. I think no matter when I eat or what I eat, I'm just like in a constant state of just like my body's just like craving more. And that's been a little bit tough. Like even right now, I'm pretty hungry, but also I'm like kind of getting into this state with it where like I feel the hunger and it's just like, what are you gonna do? You're hungry, and like that's nice because it's not like I'm like trying to fight off cravings. But when I do think of food, or when people talk about food, or when I catch a glimpse, when I like walk by a restaurant or something and I see or I like smell certain things, I'm just like, oh god, that sounds so fucking good. And yeah, it is slightly sad to not be able to just have fucking delicious, just like a greasy steak with a bunch of butter and like I don't know, steak fries and mashed potatoes and like oh like my mouth is filling up with saliva just like talking about this. But yeah, I've been feeling very tired. Like even now, it's like it's probably just past 9, like just before 10, and I'm like ready to sleep. But I'm so not used to sleeping this early that I just stay up longer because otherwise it doesn't feel like it feels like I'm like skipping the day if I sleep now. Well, once I get back from San Francisco, because I'm going on a trip for a few days, a business trip, maybe I'll try just sleeping at this time. I don't know. But yeah, the low energy thing is tough. Like while I was working out today, because I really didn't want to go today. I just felt so just like dejected and as spaced out as I could be while still being focused on my workouts. And lately, like every single time in my workouts, I've been having to like bring myself to find like a second wind, because like early on the first half of every workout lately, I just get to a point where like I can't do this. Like I just need to like make this shorter or easier or cut it, and then this other voice comes up and it's just like no, you do this. And I don't know how sustainable that is. I don't know how sustainable it's going to be working out this hard while dieting like this. What I do know is that I'm just going to keep trying until I just like seemingly can't. And I think just taking a moment to check in with myself and just make myself more aware of this and think about it out loud is just going to be helpful for me for sticking to this, because this is about the point where I might decide, like, okay, I did pretty good. Let's relax now. Let's just kind of eat, or I'd rationalize some way for me to just be like, nah, it's fine. You don't need a cut. Like, you can just let's start bulking again. Let's just start eating a bunch and working out a bunch again, which is perfectly fine for me to do. But the whole reason I started this is because I want to cut down to a body fat percentage that I've never been in my life. Well, maybe I have, but cut down to a body fat percentage that I haven't been in any like any time recently, while being while having as much muscle as I do right now. And I'm assuming this is like this is just a hurdle, like this mental state and this physical state. I'm assuming this is just like a barrier that I have to get past to be able to get to the point that I'm trying to get to. And so we're gonna keep going for now. So that's where I am with that. Yeah. The other thing I wanted to talk about today is the fact that I was hanging out with my brother today and I rapped. And I was like pretty nervous initially getting into it, but we were listening to music. He was starting to jam on the guitar, and I didn't have anything to do, so I started singing along to the songs. And then, since I can't sing, I switched it to rap, and then I started rapping. And he held space for me to just kind of go all out. It was really fun, and that just reminded me that although I really enjoy songwriting and the idea of making a song, like a singy song, I want to I think I definitely enjoy writing raps more. Because what I'm realizing with songs is that it doesn't need to be that complicated. It helps to have some layers to the lyrics, obviously, but like I definitely have a lot of fun when I'm writing lyrics with like a lot more layers. Like it feels like a puzzle. And yeah, that's just something that I want to do more of. And so and the funny thing is, like, when I thought that, I was like, okay, like, so I need time to do that then. And then I realized, like, okay, the best time for me to do that would probably be like substituting gaming time with that. And then I was like, ah, shit, I don't I don't want to do that. But also, like, that just seems kind of silly. So maybe I will do that. Either way, I just need to spend more time writing. I think that's definitely something I want to lean more into, regardless. My daily writing exercise thing is still going well. Today was a little bit. Today's started good, and then I kind of like lost track, or like lost the flow towards the end, because I got like writer's block. But I've been enjoying doing that, I think. At least, like, it hasn't been as hard as another writing practice I tried doing before. And so it's been a lot more manageable. And it just feels nice to know that I'm doing something about this newfound passion for writing. Like, I'm not just saying that I like writing, like I'm actually I'm actually trying something. And I hope that leads somewhere, because it's definitely something I want to get better at. And yeah, I think that's it. I'm so tired. I don't know what time it is actually. Like the last time I saw the clock was. I actually don't know what time it is. But I will end this here now. And my next few videos may be in a different setting because I'll be traveling. And I don't know. I am on low brain power mode right now, so I'm just rambling. Thank you for watching, and I will be back again tomorrow.